Hello, world. Welcome to episode 161 of the Jimmy Canz Show. It's prediction time. It's WrestleMania weekend. Kicking all off with NXT Stand and Deliver, coming to us from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Saturday afternoon, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. So, 7 matches on this one. It's Mania weekend, Rod. You ready for it, brother?
Man, it's Mania week.
Yeah,
It is
true.
WrestleMania week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this this is the biggest week of the year, man. It's time.
Yep. Biggest week in wrestling. So
Yes.
let's kick it off with the Stand and Deliver. Going to be hosted by Metaphor.
Okay. Okay.
So
Kind of
that,
dope.
that should be entertaining. Noam Dar is one of the most annoying characters, but that's what he's supposed to do. I mean, it's great.
Yes,
He
he does it
plays that
perfectly.
role perfectly. He's great.
Yes.
Um, Honestly, I would love to see him, now that the Heritage Cup is off of him, you know, let him be the heel that gets involved, in the NXT
Mm-hmm.
title picture.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be kind of a cool thing.
It's already set and it's already aligned for him to be in position.
Yeah. So, on the kickoff show, we got a match actually for a change. Um, we'll get Joe Gacy taking on the returning Sean Spears. I gotta go with Spears on this one, just coming back. I think he kind of needs this to reestablish his character. It's his first PLE since returning to the company. So I'm gonna go with Sean Spears.
Same. Now, and I'm not going to say match of the night, but this has potential to be a very, very solid match.
Oh, absolutely. Both guys can go. I think this is going to be the sleeper match. Let's call it that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the one people are getting. It's probably going to be the sleeper match that most people don't see
Yeah.
because not
Yep.
everybody tunes into the kickoff.
Well, I mean that's making a long day even longer now if you're watching the kickoff.
All right. Now let's get into the actual show. We'll start off with the 6-woman tag match that was recently added. The team of Kalani Jordan, Thea Hale, and Fallon Henley taking on the team of Kiana James, Izzy Dame, and JC Jane. Which way you going on this one, Rob?
I got Thea, Kalani, and Fallon. I just think overall that team has more momentum right now.
Yeah, I'm going with
Um,
the baby faces here too.
yeah, and I think they like just looking overall at I think they just have more momentum right now.
Yeah, I mean, Thea, you know, recapturing her roots, her essence, who she truly is. Like, I think she kind of needs
Mhm.
this to kind of
Make
respringboard
it take
back.
hold. Yeah,
Yeah.
make it take hold. Yeah, yep. I agree. Hey,
Next.
and that's a phrase we may be saying a lot today. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Next up, we've got the triple threat for the NXT North American Championship. You get two challengers for Obafemi's title in Dijak and Big Josh Briggs. Um, for me, I think Femi is just money right now. He just got that title. I think they've got big plans for him, and I think this reign needs to continue. I don't think he's ready to springboard to that next level just yet. I think he's still a little too green there, but I think a good, strong North American title reign will help get him ready for the next step.
I disagree. Look at that for the first time today. I'm going with Dijak. I just think
Okay.
I could see him sneaking in there and pulling the win out while maybe not necessarily on his offense, but
Hmm.
while the other two are kind of engaged. So
Okay. I mean, I think all three are great competitors and all three, viable champions. But like I said, Femi just got this. I think they're high on him right now.
hmm
I think
hmm
they're really wanting to push him. So
and this is another one. This is another one
uh
that not saying match of the night, but I mean it's a real
oh
solid. It's a
god,
pretty
yeah.
solid. It's a solid card. This is a
Yeah.
solid card.
Absolutely. I mean, the whole card's great.
Yes.
You also got, Roxanne Perez, trying to recapture the title that she was never beat
Yes.
for against Lyra Valkyria. Whole new attitude from the Prodigy here. Which way you going here, Rod?
I got Roxanne.
Roxanne? I agree. I to solidify this heel move, I think she needs to
Hmm.
go over here.
Yeah, I got Roxanne. New champion.
Yeah, I agree. And then for the NXT tag team titles, Nathan Frazier and Axiom have earned their opportunity, winning the tournament to get number one contendership, taking on the Wolf Dogs, Braun Breaker, and Baron Corbin. Do they decide to put the NXT tag titles on some NXT full timers? Because Breaker was just called up to SmackDown. Um, I thought about it for a while, but I'm going to say the Wolf Dogs retain, and my only rationale for this is the fact that Braun Breaker is featured on the next NXT PLE poster.
Mm, okay. Well, you know, barring, they could have a split,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be the match that's featured him versus Baron Corbin after the split.
Mm-hmm.
Barring a split, I'm gonna go with the Wolf Dogs myself. I'm saying with Breaker and Baron,
Yeah.
unless there is a split here, and your initial theory of putting the belts on some full timers, it's kind of the post WrestleMania plans.
Yeah. I mean, like, you called them up and then you put an NXT title on them after you call them up. It just didn't make a lot of sense to me. But they're getting over. I mean, the crowd is really into their shtick right now. So I think they're kind of like they back themselves into a corner. It's like, okay,
Well,
we stumbled across something that's gotten over. Now what do we do?
and not to get too far off into it, but there have been times in the past where they have kind of bridged that gap with having NXT guys
Mm-hmm.
getting a good amount of work on the main roster. Kevin Owens when he first
Yep.
comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been done before with certain special guys. And
Mm-hmm.
Braun could be that a guy like that.
Yeah. All right. And then the NXT Championship is on the line as the Don of NXT, Tony D'Angelo, who will have the D'Angelo family in his corner, taking on champion Ilya Dragunov. Um, how you going here, Rod?
I got Dragon with the retention, stand and deliver, and
Yeah,
still.
I'm gonna agree. I like Tony, and I think he could be a solid champion and everything, but I don't think the time's right.
Hmm. I agree. I think right now, he's still to me, and like I said, I like him too, but I still think to me he's Dijak is more championship material right now. I think
Hmm.
than Tony did.
All right, next up, uh,
Here it is.
the grudge match of grudge matches. Uh, you know, Trick Willie against him, Carmelo Hayes. Whew, I still think this match needs some type of stipulation. That's just my personal opinion. I think it should be some kind of lights out, non-sanctioned, warfare. Uh,
Hmm.
but at this point, it's just looking like it's a straight up singles match. I think it needs a little something extra, to be the exclamation point on things. Um, and again, looking ahead,
Hmm.
the battleground poster, uh, like I said, it has Braun Breaker on it. It also has Trick Williams on it. It does not have Carmelo Hayes on it. He's another guy that was recently called up. So I'm going to go with Trick to win here, help kind of catapult him, up the NXT hierarchy here. Carmelo kind of doing the honors on his way out as he moves up to the main roster.
I Champa and Gargano. This is not.
Mm-hmm.
But it has been a good rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think though, looking ahead is mainly what's driving my pick here. Looking ahead, I think this guy is the next, and is the one to take the belt off of Dragunov.
Okay.
Um, and I think like how you think, I think it's got to be Trick. I think Trick Williams right
Yeah.
now benefits most from. I mean, everything makes most sense for him to be the one on that path.
Hmm. Yeah. All
So I
right.
got Trick. I got Trick.
You got tricked. We all got tricked. Anyway,
All
so we only got one difference on this show. You went with Dijak and the triple threat, and I went with Obafemi. And watch,
okay.
Josh Briggs is going to win it. Neither of us is going to be.
Hey, well, hey, that makes that'll be the drama. That's the
Yeah,
match to watch.
that's the match to watch. So yeah, it's Mania weekend. So we got more coming at you. Circle back here. We'll be coming at you with our WrestleMania 40 predictions here right real quick. Wherever you are, we hope you're doing well. Give us a like, a share, a subscribe, and we'll see you when we see you.
See y'all when we see y'all.